Hi everyone, this is an organ video this time rather than cars. I've been meaning to do one of these for some time, but I'm going to do a sort of tour of my reed organ, go through the stops and sort of have a look around the back. So this is it. It's an 1895 or thereabouts Mason Hamlin style 512 American reed or pump organ. So if we start just having a brief look around the outside and around the case, see it's not in bad nick, it's still got a bit of the shine left on it, a few water stains and marks of people resting coffee cups and mugs of tea on it. It's missing at both ends these open bits. There should be big circular candlestick holders on each end, but they're gone, so you can see straight through into the innards. We've got the two levers, full organ lever and the swell lever on the right, which will work fine. They latch out still. Might be a bit dark to see the pedals, but pedals themselves are in alright condition. They've still got their felt on them. We've got the classic Mason and Hamlin medals above the stops. 13 stops on this one, I'll go through them properly later. And again the standard Mason and Hamlin music stand, which looks very ornate but is obviously a mass-produced item stamped out on a production line somewhere in Boston. I've pulled the organ away from the wall now, and again there's more scroll work on the back. Fairly plain though, it's got a hole for a vacuum pump if you want it. Inside the grills starting to come away there. The inside's all fairly good nick, it's a bit dark there. Hang on, I'll see if I can get some extra light on it. So inside, got the swell case with the swell shutters and the stop mechanisms, and of course the obligatory Vox Humana fan, which does work, sort of. So really the biggest failing with this organ in the condition it's in is the air assembly, which really has quite a few holes. It all works and it's quite playable, but you have to pedal it quite hard to get not a lot of air out of it, and the reservoir has a few leaks and it doesn't hold its suction for very long at all if you stop pumping, so you can't really do anything great in the way of dynamics or anything like that in it. You just have to pedal and hope that you can pump enough air out of it to play what you want. So stock wise it has 3 full sets of reeds, 16, 8 and 4 foot. It has an extra 16 Celeste rank in the treble and a 2-foot Aeolian harp in the bass. It has an octave coupler, a Vox Humana, and it has some stops which aren't true stops, they're modifications of the existing ones. So we'll start with the basics. Diapason 8-foot in the bass, Lady 8-foot in the treble, which gives you the standard reed organ sound. It sounds rather nice if you add just the basic 4 foots on top of that. They can work just by themselves. And in the bass we have a viola dolce 4-foot as well, which just opens the mute on the 4-foot halfway, so you get the softer sound. So if I pull out the 4-foot, it'll get louder. 2-foot alien harp in the bass is quite nice. And probably a soft 16 on top. Board and 16 foot and clarinet 16 foot. Sub bass 16 foot, which is just the bottom octave of the Borden 16 foot. And the 4 foot plays a little bit when you pump, even when it's not drawn. And then the second 16 foot in the treble is the Musette, which is a very soft one. Which also works quite well with the Vox. Finally, there's the Vox Celeste, which is a 3-reed stop. It has the clarinet, the Musette, and it pulls down an extra Celeste rank. So it's got that nice reedy, slightly wavery sound. So you pull the clarinet, and choose the one note where it's a bit wonky, pull the Musette on top, and the Celeste. The octave coupler doesn't work on the draw knob because the little lever that pulls down on the actual mechanism inside has broken. I have it, I keep meaning to fix it. I haven't got around to it yet, but it works on the full organ knee lever. See that there? So it just couples an octave above. And what the thing sounds like on full organ is something like. So it's not bad, it's not a big organ as reed organs go, but it can make a fairly good variety of noises, and it would be much better once I or someone else gets around to fixing the air assembly so you can actually breathe properly. So you can go from So that's the stops on this organ. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been meaning to do one for some time. I really must crack on and actually learn some more pieces to play properly so I can put them on YouTube as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it.